performed by choir members from the class of 2020, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Senior Address by Kelly Liu.
Good evening. I would like to start by welcoming everyone here today. Faculty, administration, teachers, parents, siblings, the FBI agent stalking our Zoom calls, and most importantly, the class of 2020. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Kelly Liu, and I'm here as your classmate, graduation speaker, and local Kurt Tenneper blog enthusiast. 1,373 days ago, we shuffled through the doors of William Fremd High School for the first time, eager and unaware of what was to come. Over the next 4 years, we cheered with the greatest student section in Illinois, #AOD. We listened to Jack McGinn motivate us every morning, go Vikes. And now here we are, finally about to graduate. As freshmen, we celebrated the Cubs' World Series win as we experienced our year of firsts, our first club meetings or sporting events, our first time singing along to Fanboys, and most importantly, our first Popper Bowls. As sophomores, we became cool since we weren't freshmen anymore. I even bought myself a fidget spinner. Yeah, sophomore year was rough, but luckily, no one remembers much about it anyways. As juniors, our schoolwork went from 0 to 100 faster than we got sick of "This is my heartbeat song and I'm gonna play it never again." And we soon realized that our high school experiences were about to come to an end. As seniors, we learned how to spread powerful messages in the form of college apps and TikTok dances. I actually recently learned a new dance. It's called washing your hands for 20 seconds. This was our year of lasts. Our last school dance, our last pep assembly, shout out girls basketball, our last chance to make memories as a class. Some of these lasts might have come sooner than we anticipated, but we're still here tonight, under these unpredictable circumstances at the end of our incredible journey. Fremd probably means something different to every single one of us. It might be where we challenged our academic limits, where we gave an unforgettable musical performance, or where we led our teams to memorable victories. It might even be the place where we've been tested with struggle after struggle, realizing that in the end, high school is only the beginning. But regardless of our unique journeys, we have all played a role in the Fremd story. Whether it was a study group, a competitive team, or the barbecue club, we all became a part of inclusive communities that have helped shape us into who we are. I have seen firsthand how we lean on each other, cheering on our classmates and faculty at Writers Week, guiding the underclassmen in VAMP, or simply hugging a friend in need. It doesn't matter if you're Team Popeyes or Team Chick-fil-A. At the end of the day, we are all a part of the Fremd community. My message to you is to remember this family. Cherish the people that have cheered you on in your happiest moments and have supported you during the toughest of times over the past 4 years. Currently, we are facing our final test as the class of 2020. We are graduating in an unprecedented and extraordinary time. Instead of going to prom and planning for senior ditch day, we're playing Animal Crossing and baking way too much. As we try to navigate how this pandemic has upended our senior year, we come together one last time to celebrate. It is in these desperate times that we learn how strong and cohesive our community truly is. For me, the biggest things have been the simplest actions. Reconnecting with an old friend, checking in daily with my teachers, or collaborating on a speech with my speech coach. In these uncertain times, we have found ways to continue making a positive impact. It is refreshing to know that we constantly have a wall of support behind us, ready to catch us when we fall. So, class of 2020, remember that communities aren't built with grandiose gestures. You don't need to be Dr. Seuss or Dr. Cates to make a difference in someone's life. We may not always realize it, but the impact we have on other people is there, and it's real. Keep building bridges, not barriers, and use your experiences to continue forming dependable and inclusive communities. After all, it's what we've been doing for the last 4 years. 1,373 days ago, we began our high school experience by walking through the doors of William Fremd High School. Today, we walk out as different and better people, but as united as ever. Congratulations, class of 2020, and thank you.
Musical performance by William Fremd Sr., Holden Meyer.
This is the ballad of our high school years. This is the ballad of our high school fears and all our tears that we shed. This is the song for the stressed out girl, feeling like she's lost in a college or a pool, and she can't see what the world might throw her way. This is the music of an average boy, feeling like he's lost among the noise of the world, trying to swim. This is the song for us, the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors, the seniors, and all those in between. A song for you, a song for me, a song for him, a song for this, a song for now, a song for growing up somehow, a song for this, the ballad of now, of just being here somehow. 'Cause in the end, these 4 years have shaped us like no other. These 4 years have showed us all to grow, and there's growing pains for sure as we all mature. But I'll never forget my time spent walking through these halls, and I'll never forget the people or the weird murals on the wall. Because these 4 years have shaped us like no other. These 4 years have showed us how to grow, and there's growing pains for sure as we all mature. But I hope that I'll still see you in the end, my friend. I hope that you'll be happy in the end, my friend. And I want you to know that this is not our end.
Faculty address by Fremd Social Studies teacher, retiree, Mr. Michael Bruce.
Good evening, everyone. I want to start by thanking Courtney Billetier and Sarah Braverman for finding unique ways to celebrate the unique class of 2020. It is a pleasure to speak with you tonight and also to graduate with you. So I figured I'd do it up here in the Bruce household. As I went shopping with my wife this past weekend, each of us wearing masks and gloves, navigating through the aisles with others dressed the same, it struck me. What a confusing and frightening time this could be for each of you. Within a few short weeks, you witnessed an unprecedented transformation. Unexpected health and financial concerns suddenly emerged for our families, our country, and our world. Priorities were redefined. Life was, as we knew it, was disrupted and perhaps now changed forever. And I hope that everyone watching this evening is and will continue to be healthy and safe. There is no doubt that the class of 2020 will always be tied to this pandemic. It certainly has defined the end of your high school career. But at the same time, it has not defined your high school career. Yes, you were denied proper closure and missed out on some significant events, but most of your achievements, your struggles, your growth occurred well before the close of our school building in March. So despite these unusual circumstances and uncertain times, this is still a time to celebrate you, to reflect, to laugh, and to ultimately say goodbye. And like any good graduation ceremony, virtual or not, you should always have the opportunity to listen to an old person. But since no one was available, they asked me. Okay, I know, despite my annual attempts to remain hip, relatable, relevant, woke, in the end, many of you probably just think of me as a boomer, associate me with a flip phone, and believe that the most pressing issue I faced during my senior year of high school was dealing with disco. You probably are even surprised that something like this can be recorded at my home. Shout out to my children. But since I've been around for a while, I do have a few thoughts I'd like to share. Because in the midst of dealing with so much that is outside of your control, I want to remind you what remains within your control. First, remember that you control the direction of your life. Maybe our current reality has impacted the roads you will travel, but ultimately you control your destination. There will be many voices suggesting what you should do or what you should become, but then there's that voice that calls out inside you, the one that tells the story of a future you see for yourself. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for advice, and sometimes we all need it. But I have a feeling at least some of you can relate to this right now. I certainly could when I was your age. You see, becoming a lawyer was the stem of the 1970s and the 80s, and that was my plan in high school and college until I pushed back a couple of years after college graduation. I really didn't know what I would do or pursue, but I was encouraged by my girlfriend at the time, now wife, to consider the field of teaching. And I want to thank her because this career truly spoke to my inner voice. You know, traumatic events, both in our personal and communal lives, have a way of providing clarity. You hear much today about what is and who is essential. You're experiencing firsthand that there are no guarantees in life. So perhaps this provides an opportunity for you to reflect on your own choices. Are you heading in the right direction for you? I can tell you this. As you get older, your possibilities and your options do shrink. So listen to that inner voice and give it volume. Second, as you make choices, don't be afraid to struggle. I came across an article a number of years ago where the author mentioned that anytime we discuss the future, it's common to ask, what do you want out of life? And it's equally common to hear people say, I want to be happy. But he feels that this is too simplistic. Everyone wants to be happy. So he suggests that the better question is, what are you willing to struggle for, suffer for? He argues that the best things that we accomplish are defined where we enjoy the suffering, where we enjoy the struggle. And that's probably not a surprise to you, because my guess is some of your best memories from high school and your life thus far involve your willingness to endure struggle. Struggles can truly transform us. You're all capable of so much. Don't doubt yourself and never quit on yourself. And if you need help, always ask. Someone's out there that'll have your back. Third, realize that you and your choices matter, not only in determining the life that you will live, but also to the lives of others. As my 88-year-old mother, who's probably watching tonight, so hi, Mom, as she tries to figure out and make sense of this altered reality that's preventing her from seeing most of her children, though she is getting pretty good zooming on her iPad, she continually asks me if I see a light at the end of the tunnel. And although I always begin by telling her we're in a really, really long tunnel, I do see light. And that light, my friends, is all of you. This is a sad and painful time in our world right now. But it's not the only sadness and difficulty you'll face. When I graduated high school, there actually was more to worry about than disco. Every graduating class enters a world with problems awaiting solutions. The reality is that each of us daily face struggles in our personal lives, and none of that's ever going to change. But I have seen you comfort one another in the face of tragedy, encourage each other in the face of adversity, celebrate each other's joys and successes. And even during this incredibly strange time of social distancing and e-learning, I am inspired by the creative ways you have discovered to remain connected, still checking in on each other, still supporting each other, and also checking in and supporting your teachers. You know, teaching provides a glimpse of the future, and based upon my experiences at Fremd, it's a bright one. What I will miss most about this job is the daily interactions with all of you. And if you've seen the ways that social media for teachers has exploded these past months, you know the heartache we feel for not being able to be with you or to say a proper goodbye. There's that old expression that a teacher never knows where their influence stops. Well, I feel the same thing about students. Across the coming years, I know that I will continue to smile and even laugh out loud thinking about the fun I had in my classroom. And so, my friends, many choices await you, and they will determine not only what you do in your life, but who you are in your life, your purpose. Now, in closing, when given the opportunity to speak to a senior class in the past, I've always ended with a song. And unfortunately for you, I'd like to finish my career with this tradition. It will be a cappella, but only one verse. But it's something that I was thinking a little bit about in the past few weeks as I thought about you and your future. So it goes like this. Somewhere over the rainbow, beyond Fremd High, your dreams, they still await you, they haven't passed you by. Class of 2020, although I'm full of sadness for the way things have ended for us, I am full of optimism for the future you now begin. I wish you all good health. I hope that you all find your true love. And even though you can't have it all, I hope that you will always have enough. And I sincerely wish that decades from now, when you're my age, and have the opportunity to reflect back on the choices that you've made in your 42 years since your high school graduation, I hope you feel as fortunate as I do at this moment, having found something in my life that will make saying goodbye so difficult. So class of 2020, I wish you the best. Please stay in touch. Okay, Zoomer, it's your turn. And now, here's some other faculty members that you've asked to hear from and their words of wisdom. Thank you all.
Hi, my name is Mr. Dvorak. On behalf of the entire Social Studies Department, we want to say congratulations to the class of 2020. We know that this is not how you anticipated your senior year ending, but we've been incredibly proud of the amount of grit and determination that you've shown in the face of adversity. I hope that when you look back on your time at Fremd, that the good stuff is what sticks. As you move on to your next steps, please remember that when things are good, live in the moment. When you need help, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. And above all, put forth immense effort and follow your passions. Good luck and congratulations.
Hi, class of 2020. It's Mr. Dawson. I just wanted to start off and say congratulations on graduating. I know that it looks a little different than you thought it would, but I think that this tells us a little bit about the idea of adversity. Whether it's social, academic, or emotional, this won't be the first and only time that you face a difficult obstacle in your path. But I hope you trust me when I say that you are some of the strongest people I have ever met in my life, and I have supreme confidence in each one of your abilities to fight through that adversity. Have that faith in yourself. And I know that you will all make an immense impact on the world, whether it's in the workforce, in the military, or at the school of your choice. I am so proud of you. I'm rooting for you all the way, and I hope to see you soon. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, you did it. Today, more than any other day, will be something to remember because you got to be the first class to graduate in your pajamas. Tomorrow begins a new challenge, finding a new series to watch on Netflix. In all seriousness, you have probably been thinking about or planning for the journey ahead. We often dream about the finish line that we want to cross. that ultimate achievement. But it's important to remember that the road we take to get there is what matters the most. I wish you all the best on whatever road you choose to travel. Go Vikes.
Hey everyone, it's Mr. Anderson. I just wanted to say congratulations on your senior graduation. It's been such a privilege to work with you in the classroom, on the sports fields, to see you on the auditorium stage. You've demonstrated the best of what Fremd has to offer with your empathy, your kindness, your integrity, and I'm excited for you to use your own voices to write your stories, the stories that need to be told. I'm excited for the next chapter of your life. So congratulations. Happy graduation.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Young, or Miss Swan as many of you know me. Congrats to the class of 2020. We could not be prouder of you guys and everything you've achieved so far. Math is pretty central to life, as you may know, and while math may not teach us how to add love or how to subtract hate, it does give us every reason to hope that every problem we encounter has a solution. So keep your heads up. Good luck with everything, and remember, when it comes to your future, the limit does not exist.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It has been my honor to share in your journey during your time at FHS. I want to wish you the very best as you transition into a new season of your life. And remember, when these very special circumstances are over, there's a big world out there waiting for the impact of your gifts and talents. I wish you the very best.
Hey y'all, it's Mrs. Quinn from the English and Theater departments. I just wanted to say how proud we all are of you. As you go on to follow your passion, just know that it's been an honor to watch you shine during this stage of your life. Your creativity and resilience have proven that you are going to change the world. Because let's be honest, you already have.
Presentation of the Class of 2020 by William Fremd Principal, Mr. Kurt Tenneper.
Good evening. I'm Kurt Tenneper. As the principal of William Fremd High School, I am honored to stand before the class of 2020 as we celebrate this educational milestone in such incredible times. Students, you've done it. You have met the challenges that Fremd has placed in front of you, and recently you have done so during a global pandemic. Through it all, you have made positive decisions and learned some valuable life lessons in the process. I remember when you and your parents attended your incoming freshman night during your 8th grade year. I made a joke about how your class would have perfect 2020 vision. What we know now, though, is that 2020 vision is easier to achieve through hindsight. If we all would have known that your senior year would be cut short, I'm sure we would have all done things differently. For one, I would have scheduled your graduation ceremony and prom for March 14th, the Saturday after our last day of physical attendance at Fremd. How great would that have been? Win a girls' basketball championship one weekend, have prom and graduation the next. I would have told you just how precious every high school experience can be, and to connect with your friends and classmates as deeply as you can. As cliche as it sounds, I would have told you to soak in every moment, every seemingly routine passing period, lunch period, and field trip, every assembly, concert, and game. I would have told you to deepen your connection with the faculty and staff. I would have told you that many of your teachers will continue to mean a lot to you later in life, and that since your senior year will be cut short by 25%, you should soak up as much of their wisdom, compassion, and humor as you can. Likewise, I would have told the faculty and staff to do the same. Sure, teachers love the subject areas that they teach, and you can see that passion shine through on a wide range of topics, from organelle wars to music theory, from the 7 artistic elements to gross domestic product. But the real reason your teachers chose this profession is because of the chance they get to work with people like you. You are the reason your teachers chose this profession. You are the reason they pour their hearts and souls into their jobs. You are the inspiration behind their dedication. And just like with your parents, you are also the reason that some of us have gray hair. But I didn't have the benefit of 2020 hindsight vision, and you didn't have this benefit either. But you're here with me today, which means that you are tough, resilient, optimistic, and you have the heart of a Viking. Normally, this is the point in our ceremony where I would ask our faculty in attendance to stand and be recognized. Instead, I want to take a moment to celebrate this group of people who, in normal times, are the foundation of our school's excellence. In these extraordinary times, our faculty and staff have been nothing short of amazing. We have asked them to take everything they know about teaching and flip it on its head. In some cases, teachers were recreating their entire curriculum to adapt to the students' new learning environment and the resources that were available to them at home. They deserve a tremendous amount of credit and gratitude for going above and beyond for the benefit of our students. Since a round of applause just won't do it this time, please take some time in the next days and weeks to reach out and send an email to each and every teacher who means a great deal to you. I'm sure many graduation speeches will pass along the following words of wisdom, but I would be remiss to skip this opportunity to put in my 2 cents. Just as I said that I would have told you to make the most of your senior year if you would have seen this coming, I implore you to treat every stage of your life in a similar manner. Make the most of every moment. Go out of your way to meet new people. Enjoy the routine, sometimes mundane parts of your life, and tell your people how much they mean to you. Go on. Your parents are sitting there with you now. Tell them that you love them. I will wait. Give them a hug. Nuh-uh, don't forget about your brothers and sisters. Tell them you love them too. Come on, give them a hug. You started the day as high school students. You will end the day as William Fremd High School alumni. Be proud of your experiences at Fremd. You have helped to continue our tradition of excellence, and we are proud of you. One last thing before I'm done, and this may be one of the few perks of a virtual graduation. When we hold our ceremony at the Sears Center, we remind attendees to hold their applause until we have read every name as a show of respect for the next students entering the stage. But tonight, not only is it acceptable for you and your family to make noise, but it is an expectation that you and your family members cheer as loudly as you can upon hearing your name. At this time, I certify that the graduates of the class of 2020 have met the requirements of graduation as directed by the State of Illinois and Township High School District 211. It is with great pleasure that I present them to the Board of Education, represented tonight by Board of Education member Mr. Edward Young. Thank you.
Board of Education member Mr. Edward Young.
Hello, I am pleased to join you at this most unique graduation ceremony in the history of Township High School District 211. While this year has started out like any other, world events have changed the conventional celebration of your accomplishments. Regardless, you pushed through to make it to this point, and we are happy and proud to celebrate it with you. Today, new norms have been established, such as social distancing and e-learning. You have had the patience and perseverance to endure the challenges of the past month, and I commend you for doing that. In future years, you will face many other obstacles and challenges. Take solace in the fact that you overcame the challenges of a new learning environment. You can overcome a constant changing future now. Congratulations and good luck in whatever your future may hold. On behalf of the Board of Education, I accept the high school class of 2020. Thank you.
Musical performance by William Fremd Seniors, Denise Carlson, Anmal Desai, Jade King, and Ethan Niels. Edited by Anthony Green.
Bum 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 bum. Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, they're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay.
Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. The The only way you can love, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain.
Hope when the moment comes, you will say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days with the all that when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Whoa, wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I will say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived.
Senior Address by Gage Bachman.
Hi, I'm Gage Bachman. I would like to thank Mr. Tenneper, the Fremd teachers and faculty members, and the school board for giving me this opportunity of speaking on behalf of the Fremd graduating class of 2020. I want you to take a moment and think of the most useful fact that you have learned at Fremd High School. Now take another moment and think of the most useless fact that you have learned at Fremd High School. I'm not sure which one of these you will remember in the long term, but it highlights the idea that academics do not tell the full story of what we as students have learned at Fremd. While they may be crucial in continuing an educational journey for some, not everyone is going to use many of the facts that they learned in class or studied for a test. Not everyone is going to have to remember that the definition of the GDP is the total market value of all final goods and services produced within the borders of a country within a given year. Few of us are going to have to know how to analyze the structure of an orchestral piece or a novel. Even fewer are going to have to know how to serve a volleyball or tie a fisherman's knot for climbing. However, we are not only here today because of the subject material that we have learned at school, but also the determined work ethic and dedicated mindset that we have gained in the process. We are not only here because our parents, teachers, and administrators wanted us solely to succeed and get the right answers, but to learn through failure and experience the growth that comes with it. We are not only here today because graduation is the end goal of our hard work in the classroom these past 4 years, but we are here today to celebrate our achievements and to realize the potential that those achievements carry within each and every one of us. At this moment, we are surrounded by future politicians, bakers, lawyers, artists, social workers, scientists, plumbers, teachers, and many other types of professions. Although we come from different backgrounds and will split off into different paths in the future, what we all have in common is the incredible education and opportunities given to us at Fremd, and, as importantly, the development of character that has accompanied our academic journey. When I was younger, I was a part of the World Series Champions Twins Pinto League baseball team. I have never been the athletic type. And honestly, I was just there for the snacks at the end and the cool uniform that I got to wear during the game. When I think about it, that was the beginning of my love of theater. I got to wear a cool baseball costume, and I nailed the role of a double far right fielder. A lot has changed since then. Fast forward to freshman year, where we all came in with the ideas of what the next 4 years of our life would be like. We were given the opportunities to take classes that matched our interests. We met teachers and faculty members that challenged us to achieve our personal best. We joined clubs, sports teams and activities. Along the way, I joined Fremd Theater, and thankfully, because of that decision, no one has to watch me play baseball ever again. Finally, we all came to our senior year. Whether it be the workforce, college, trade school, or any other path, again, we all thought about what we are going to do for the next 4 years. Suddenly, the world as we knew it changed. During these unprecedented times, we all became worried about the health and safety of our families, our friends, our education, and our future. I wasn't even sure if the speech that I'm reading to you right now had even a chance of being heard. The experiences that we were so excited to have and worked so hard to achieve were all of a sudden canceled, postponed, and in some cases seemed inconsequential. Although we will never know how some stories would have ended, these unfortunate outcomes do not diminish the effort and determination that we put forth to make our clubs, teams, and activities better. That is one of the most important lessons that Fremd has taught us. It is not about the final destination, but the journey that we take to get there. As I said earlier, our high school experience is much more than just academics and test scores. It is about the challenges that we faced, successes and failures that we experienced, and the friendships and bonds that defined the past 4 years. In closing, I would like to read an excerpt of a poem by Mother Teresa. What you spend years creating, circumstances could destroy overnight. Create anyway. Class of 2020, as you leave to go into the world, no matter what issues you encounter, use what we have learned during our time at Fremd and succeed anyway. Congratulations, Fremd graduating class of 2020.
Siddharth Rishi Adipali, Amira Afridi, Hriday Agarkar, Sumto Chukwu Rita Aboifo, Arnav Agarwal, Ava Agaranos, Ethan On, Marissa Alfirovic, Hamad Ali, Emily Alexandra Allens, Rishi Aman, Aiko Amano, Ishan Anand, Xavier Andrews, Griffin Arbor, Colin Ariano, Jessica Arms, Talar Rose Arroyan, Areni Artinian, Rigdon Atsatsing, Nolan Auer, Guillermo Avila, Ashika Awachat, Gage Bachman, Paul Bay, Hira Baig, Andre Ballo, Sean Thomas Ballo, Marissa Ban, Antonio Bandalo, Ian Barhorst, Emily Marie Barker, Jacob Barnett, Esmeralda Barraza, Gina Marie Bartow, Jack Bauer, Dabney Batista, Logan Joseph Bayer, Eric Bales, Mary Ballou, Morgan Beaupre, Russell Beaupre, Evan Bell, Karina Benezra, Joshua Bennett, Anna Berg, Andrew Berryhill, Amani Bogwalker, Harmon Bosson, Mayank Bhatia, Muskan Batla, Madeline May Bishke, Jessica Bewer, Farah Blazner, Epiphany Blangeva, Jane Elizabeth Bodensteiner, Deanna Borer, Angela Kate Bonifacio, Samantha Bucco, Kelsey Brower, Brian Bravo, Christopher Breen, Luke Broy, Luca Bruscato, Olivia Budzis, Lauren Burke, Ella Burns, Brooke Lauren Button, Cindy Kai, Sophia Calabrese, Rachel Callio, Juilliard Kenneth Calatis, Ethan Calvi, Diego Camacho, Megan Campion, Emily Cantu Rojas, Tyler Capizano, Kevin Carbajal, Joseph Carcioni, Dylan Cardoza, Benjamin John Carlson, Denise Carlson, Amy Caro, Quincy Carr, Alexander Carranza, Sam Scott Carver, Alexander John Casado, Anna Gabriela Cazares, Dylan Cazares, Sagnik Chakraborty, Yash Changunani, Justin Chang, Ryan Chang, Anvita Charavedula, Stephanie Chavez, Alice Chen, Caden David Chenisick, Emily Chernick, Cameron Chu, Hojin Cho, Arthur Chalava, Amy Chong, Jane Chong, Caitlin Choi, Cameron Choi, Brandon Chung, Kevin Chung, Holly Boy, Ian Siborowski, Andrew Clark, Hannah Renee Clausius, Caroline Cochran, Peyton Collins, Kaylin Conway, Matthew Christopher Conway, Valentina Cordero, Justin Corey, Rodrigo Rico Corona, Melissa Cortez, Avery Michael Costigan, Grace Cox, Sophia Crescio, Angelica Gabriela Cruz, Yesenia Cruz, Sydney Cherick, Lucas DaRoca, Abigail Dannenbring, Adam Davis, Allison Davis, Timothy Davis, Sean DeAngelis, Dylan DeFabio, Madeline Del Judas, Valeria Delgado, Onmol Desai, Tina Luisa Desario, Lucas Duchman, Ishani Dewan, Thejasvi Donnie Reddy, Diego Diaz, Megan Deep, William Anthony Dirks, Ram Dixit, Sophia Dmitriuk, Jenna Doberstein, Annabelle Dorado, Angelina Dragovitz, Tamir Kyle Drake, Maya Duberstein, Claudia Duda, Ethan Duffy, Caitlin Dunn, Amanda Eck, Tyler Estation, Julian Estrada, Danielle Forak, Jermari Fost, Luke Fierick, Kira Ferber, Leslie Fernandez, Annalise Michelle Ferrara, Ethan Fivefield, Hamad Fickery, Thomas Filipuk, Julia Michelle Finnegan, Michael Fiore, Victoria Fitzgerald, Jennifer D. Fleischman, Madison Nicole Fleming, Jalen Flores Martinez, Evan Folkers, Megan Jean Forrest, Fabian Franson, Nicholas Francois, Matthew Ryan Froling, Alexandra Frohock, Ajayla Fuller, Jalea Sherelle Fulton, Valerie May Gabay, Catherine Galetsis, Jahara Garcia, Carlos Garcia Molina, Sean Garner, Joseph Gollin, Nathaniel Gollin, Kyla Joanne Geithner, Philip Thomas George, Isabella Georgieve, Delaney Elise Durasta, Quinn Giragak, Alexia Dimitra Giannopoulos, Ariana Maria Giannopoulos, Tina Nicole Giannopoulos, Caroline Giles, Jennifer Gillette, Madalena Giovine, Brett Gerard, Alex Boyd Giusti, Justin Glab, Emily Glasbrook, Timothy Gedkin, Jack Gold, Reagan Goluck, Jorge Gongora, Alejandro Gonzalez, Daniel Goodchild, Darian Goodchild, Gabriel Goodsight, Sri Sanjana Reddy Gore, Eden Grabinski, Hallie Grabinski, Nicholas Grassi, Anthony Green, Jacob Grunjane, Luke Grushka, Jacob Peter Jegorchik, Carla Guadalupe Diaz, Monica Mary Gump, Karan Gupta, Kelly Y. Ha, Cassandra Miyoko Hamilton, Grace Riley Hammond, Kevin Hahn, Thomas Hahn, Daniel Hanlon, Brian Hanrahan, Jacob Hands, Catherine Hansen, Matthias Hansen, Brian Hardy, Jason Harrison, Madeline Harrison, Zubin Rastogi Havevala, Trey Allen Heinrich, Ethan Herman, Anna Hernandez, Emily Hernandez, Lucas Hernandez, Georgia Hessel, Ryan Higgins, Olivia Hill, Rianne Hill, Jack Hipchin, Nicholas Hockhalter, Dominique Holmes, Juhi Hong, Subin Hong, Eli Hopkins, Cayman Hopkins, Henry Horton, Jaden Sue, Louis Inazelli, Adriana Ibarra, Ebimoboe Idiamoe, Shiho Inu, Ambrosia Itolari, Cole Jackson, Adarsh Jagadish, Angelus James, Hamza Jalali, Justina Janosko, Rachel Jacquez, Benjamin Jennings, Sophia G, Lucy Jang, Andrea Jing, Sua Joe, Leo Yeager, Nora Yeager, Michael Johansson, Sarah Johansson, Yashab John, Ellen Johnston, Joshua Jorian, Maya Drazat, Candace Junn, Jason Jung, Mahalakshmi Kalaparedigari, Alexander James Kaminsky, Gina Kang, Jenny Kang, Sabash Kanan, Nolan Kopko, Nuthika Karthikeyan, John Kading, Tatsuki Kato, Emma Riley Katovich, Deepa Kavalikal, Yash Kavkale, Christopher Kazantzis, Francesca Keene, Mitch Kelly, Nabiha Khan, Andrew Kim, Andrew Ujin Kim, Jaehee Kim, Jamin Kim, Matthew Kim, Nathan Kim, Regina Kim, Jade King, Andrew Stephen Kinney, Ryan Kielbasa, Julia Qsals, Emily Klazek, Noah Kleiman, Audrey Klink, Eleanor Klink, Abby Queedy, Cade Kokubu, Varun Kampala, Victor Kopek, Aniket Kopaka, Lauren Corbus, Joshua Kordek, Julia Cozier, TJ Kufis, Tommy Michael Kavatana, Kayla Kraski, Benjamin Kraus, Jake Maxwell Kramer, Shruti Krishna, Varsha Krishnan, Riley Cruz, Sydney Crudo, Sophia Marie Keene, Akshara Kumar, Leanna Quo, Paul Kwiatkowski, Emily Erin Labno, Sophia Marie Ladios, Julia Leduc, Alex Lamarand, Catherine Larson, Janelle Leatherman, Brandon Lee, John Lee, Joyce Lee, Rachel Lee, Seohoon Lee, Sung Jun Lee, Junhan Lee, Jenny Leon, Max Lee, William Lee, Joshua Lichenwalter, Macy Liddy, Justin Patrick Lilybridge, Lucas Lasowski, Matthew Lasowski, Kate Liu, Kelly Liu, Danny Liu, Ulysses Lucero, Kevin Matthew Liu, Taylor Lyons, Christopher McDougall, Emily Macias, Amina Madani, Sarah Madden, Mustafa Madhi, Joanna Magner, Nehemiah Madhu, Matthew Mahoney, Sarah Mai, Isabella Malik, Kendall Maloney, Meghana Mangalvade, Teresa Mangialardo, Eunice Mal, James Markey, Rebecca Emily Markham, Angelica Marrero, Kyle Martin, Peter Martin, John Martinez, Jorge Martinez, Marlone Martinez, Melania Martin, Kurt Massline, Claudia Olivia Massapust, Caden Matthews, Keegan Matthews, Stacy Mao, David Motter, Thomas Mayer, Used Muzzer, Madeline Maza, Tony Maza, Connor McCarthy, Madeline Grace McCarthy, Michael McCarthy, Zachary McCarthy, Kendall McCarty, Jack Charles McGinn, Ian McKinney, Evan McMahon, Benjamin McMillan, Lily Francis McRoberts, Lindsay Mega, Shaylin Mehta, Holden Meyer, Kate Meller, Bryce Menez, Kira Menk, Deborah Mensa, Ife Olua Mensah, Miguel Ornedo Mercado, Raymond Thomas Metti, Maya Maselli, Michael Molesky, Avery Miletic, Catherine Miller, Elizabeth Mulcava, Jessica Minch, Nicholas Maffa, Heba Moinudin, Michael John Mondis, Angela Moon, Kulan Munkbayer, Kiyoka Nagami, Harshika Shriya Nagabandi, Michael Nail, Sujay Nanjanauer, Jessica Anjali Narasimhan, Daniel Ray Neri, Isabel Neff, Ethan Niels, Kyle Newman, Miriam Nicholas Tapia, Motoki Nishiura, Thomas Nora, Jennifer Ann Norris, Thomas Novak, Nicole Nowakowski, Cassie Nunley, Peter Neary, Emery O'Brien, Abigail O'Keefe, Timothy O'Reilly, Emma Nicole Odell, Olivia Offord, Tafara Okamore, Yuzuki Okuda, Sophia Ray Oliver, Albert Ordaz, Joanne Ortiz, William Ostermeyer, Timothy Otteson, Snea Padmanban, Ashlyn Palmer, Ryan Palmer, Carlos Paredes, Michael Parek, Arnav Posse, Kaya Patel, Love Patel, Nathan Patel, Sanjana Patel, Shelby Grace Polakowski, Michael Payne, Kaylee Rose Pasdell, Cameron Pecknick, Eileen Pang, Kinlan Pang, Alonzo Perez, Amanda Perez, Kevin Peterson, Noah Patricus, Isaiah Pettigrew, Caitlin Pilot, Matthew Pleasga, Lauren Plummer, Ethan Paulson, Devarian Polk, Thomas Posey, Maya Poirez, Pranay Prabhakar, Aditya Pratap, Alexandra Priggy, Elizabeth Ann Priggy, Nicholas Proghillo, Medha Praduturi, Dhruv Purohit, Melvin Quintana, Alex Raby, Caitlin Rafalzik, Adarsh Rajkumar, George Raleigh, Pranav Ramachandra, Sean Nipana Randoon, Joseph Ranieri, Suraj Rao, Daniel Rao, Katrina Reddington, James Harold Reese, Breslin Reed, Eleni Ravel, Deborah Reynolds, Brian Ricardo, Tristan Richardson, Jack Reimer, Duncan Robert Shaw, Kaja Roche, Matthew Rohde, Panagiotis Rokas, Thomas Roller, Ashley Rosenthal, Catherine Rosenwinkel, Brandon Rosero, Rebecca Grace Rosemanitz, Sarah Rothmeyer, Haley Ruchlin, Claudia Rychek, Abigail Rydberg, Matthew Sadowski, Mateus Sahori, Safa Syed, Daniel Solani, Abril Salazar, Jonas Arvin Casejo Salas, Kelsey Sanchez Rodriguez, Lorelai Sanders, Samuel Sancarlingham, Nathan Shane San Lucia, Madison Santos, Faith Sarinas, Jacob Sass, Adam Sauer, Megan Savage, Andrew Sachs, Gabrielle Shelfout, Ethan Schillinger, Caleb Schmeling, McKenna Schneider, Natalie Schneider, John Adam Schnur, Jacob Schaffstall, Liam Schroeder, Aiden Schutzkis, Cassandra Seaver, Gunbir Sembe, Caitlin Marie Sicer, Elizabeth Sereno, Olivia Sereno, Arya Shaw, Gabrielle Shedbacher Harden, Allison Sheehan, Mitchell Allen Sheehan, Tayo Sibata, Che Hoon Chin, Chan Shin, Samantha Shermer, Nathan Lance Siciliano, Fariha Siddiqui, Julianne Silva, Nihar Samhadri, Ananya Singh, Winston Scoyne, Heather Sloan, Autumn Smith, Fotini Smirniotis, Sydney Snyderman, Peter June So, Andrew Sun, Kathleen Sudin, Maya Hoynia Spears, Elia Evan Spirados, Nikhil Shriram, Arthur Stanson, Aaliyah Starks, William Sterney, Mackenzie Stein, James Steininger, Madeline Stelk, Samantha Elena Stella, Nathan Stevens, Sarah Stevens, Claire Stewart, Nina Stoner, Stephanie Stroka, Oscar Suarez Lagrono, Satej Sukthankar, Wakana Samida, Sophia Servant, Abby Svek, Amer Syed, Michaela Inez Lida Sykes, Ken Takao, Tomoyasu Tamaki, Mary Tang, Kyle Tapia, Sky Taylor, Megan Tejes, Jose Tejes Mendez, Riki Terada, Drew Peyton Turnovitz, Isha Takar, Elena Thomas, Stephen Thomas, Zlatina Todorova, Emma Christine Tokarczyk, Lucas Torcato, Megan Torres, Charles Towns, Shannon Rose Trinkle, Ayushi Tripathi, Chloe Trush, Yushi Lance Tsuji, Dominic Tuzzolino, Faris Mohammed Odin, Anne Farah Usman, Max Utendorf, Helia Valadon, Justice Valdez, Lydia Vander Ark, Andrew Vanderkar, Carly Vasquez, David Velasquez, Gareth Velasquez, Napun Velupali, Brandon Vera Garcia, Catherine Vessel, Anthony Villano, Vincent Villano, Shashwat Vishwanath, Euphemia Virogianis, Melanie Vu, Yash Wallawalker, Andrea Waldman, Ryan Walentowitz, Adam Walker, Sam Dylan Walser, Haley Walters, Andrew Wang, Sage Wang, Sean Warner, Zachary Wasco, Chihiro Watanabe, Max Wexley, Megan Weehee, Troy Weimer, Connor Williams, Rebecca Williams, John Wilson, Lily Madeline Wiltgen, Matthew Wingen, Glennie Shea Witzel, Josephine Wolin, Jack Walski, Caitlin Wong, Robert John Wozneski, Rachel Wu, Sharon Wu, Jessica Marianne Elizabeth III Shu, Andrew Yom, Andrew Yin, Jacob Yu, Koki Yashikawa, David Zawadski, Patrick Zerudo, Kylie Zhang, Abigail Zimmer, Samantha Zimmerman, Emily Zakowski.
We are all honored to be here as members of the Class of 2020 Executive Board.
Our present reality seems unimaginable and our graduation is virtual.
But our future holds but a promise for better days.
We are honored to be leading this momentous part of any commencement ceremony.
To signify the completion of high school and the beginning of the next chapter of our lives,
we will now officially change our tassels.
Graduates, please change your tassels from the right side to the left side.
Congratulations, Fremd High School, Class of 2020.